kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date? Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather jack off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with that. You know why? Because it's easier. And I am done. I'm done.
Why don't you go and blame all the other women that get on the internet and bash men constantly? Why don't you go and blame the Me Too movement? Why don't you go and blame, all the women with the SA and the SH accusations, the false ones, I should say. Why don't you go and blame all of them? Yeah, it is a lot easier than to deal with women that's so ungrateful that all you is just another bill that I have to pay every month. That's all you are. Now, back in the day, it wasn't like that. These days, it is. You see what I'm saying? These days, all women are, it's just another bill that I have to pay every month. So why don't you go and blame those women instead of blaming men? Why don't you go and blame society in general? Why they making it harder for a man to get an education, you see what I'm saying? And making it super easy for a woman to get an education. Why don't you go and blame them? You get my point? Instead of always want to blame men for everything. So that's the problem you started off with right there. You got to blame men. And it's like, no. Blame everything. You look, men have came out and expressed how they feel, the things that's going on. Men have proven it all, and you still want to blame a man for everything. That's why you can't find someone to date. See, there are other women on here. I even did videos myself on my channel. Y'all go check them out. there are other women on here that said, hey, this is why these men are checked out, because women want XYZ on the first date. They want a man to do this and do that and don't even know who in the hell you are. So yeah, I don't blame these guys. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Well, not me personally. I should have said these guys are saying I'm done. Hey, I'm a married man. Been married almost 17 years right now. A couple more months will be 17 years. But yeah, I just can't understand where y'all coming from with all of this. I don't see why you done. Why don't you go blame all your female counterparts on the crap that they do towards men? That's why men step back and say, you know what, I'm good. You know what? Nah, I'm good. I gotta spend all my money on you. Soon the first second I meet you, I gotta be offering to pay your bills and all that. Nah, I'm good. Why don't you go blame the movies, the music, TV shows, commercials, all that stuff? How horrible they make men look. Why don't you do that? Talking about men are not in their kids' lives. There's been so many studies that are done by women that prove that study was a lie. So why don't you go talk to those instead of getting on the internet and blaming men? Yeah, men don't want no fantasy. We want a woman. But if we can't get what we want, yeah, we saying bye.